TV is not bad for children by Brandon Bivens. I don't think watching TV is too bad for children because TV is cool and I'm smart. The end. That's pretty damn good. I'm happy with it.
Brandon, what the heck are you doing?
Who are you exactly? I'm writing a research paper about whether I think TV is bad for children if they watch it too much.
Okay, well, I am the person that's going to help you write a research paper in a persuasive manner.
So are you a stalker, or what are you doing? I don't know. Where you
I even
from.
wrote this worksheet to help you out. This says the first step in any persuasive argument is picking a side. And you said your side is defending that kids who watch too much TV are not affected by it, right?
Yes.
So how do you think you're going to back that up with reliable sources?
Go to Wikipedia. Good idea.
Brandon, Wikipedia is not a reliable source.
So you're saying blogs. Does Perez Hilton write about that kind of stuff, or?
No, according to my worksheet, a reliable source is a book that has been published or a scholarly journal that has been written by a scholar and also published.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
Well, what I'm trying to say is by writing a persuasive argument research paper, you're about to make one of the biggest mistakes by only relying on online sources, because not all resources online are reliable.
So you're saying I can't do any research online at all?
No, you can do research online, like CNN.com and New York Times, but you have to make sure you know who's writing the articles. Is it a doctor? Is it a scientist? Or is it Ted who lives in his mom's basement that's bored at midnight writing on his computer?
I find that offensive. I know a guy named Ted, and I find him very reliable. I go for a lot of facts for him.
Well, that's fine, but you think your teacher is going to find Ted who lives in his basement reliable?
I guess not.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. So you're saying I have to do, not only do I have to do research, but I have to do research on the author sometimes. But where do I even begin to find any research at all?
Well, you can go to the library, and again, this research worksheet that I brought you says that you can find books on your topic at the library, and you can also look at microfiche machines that allow you to look up old newspaper articles from a while ago, not necessarily current ones. That's accurate, documented information. And don't forget, you also have scholarly journals online.
All right. I think, well, you're talking, I think I found something. I can see where it was cited. It's about children television watching. I see when it's been published. I see where it's been published, what date. Is that what you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
All right.
Well, it looks like you're on the right track. I'll let you get to work.
Sounds good. Done. 12 pages, took me 3 days, but I'm proud of it. I'm so happy.
You finished?
Who are you? You're not even the same person. Where do you people come from?
The other girl couldn't make it, so she sent me. What did you learn from your research?
Well, I actually found out a lot of good stuff that actually helped my argument, and I actually found a couple of quotes that went against my argument, but I learned in a research paper and a persuasive paper, it's always good to shoot those down, so I used them, and I was able to shoot them down, so I'm happy about that.
Did you cite all your sources with in-text citation and a reference page?
What is that? And my question to you is, if I didn't do that, is that bad?
Well, using our worksheet here for research papers, you do need to cite information when you get it from another source, whether it be a quote, a single fact, or an idea from a research paper.
Okay, and how do I do any of that? I thought I could just write stuff down.
Well, for example, after you use a quote, you need to place a citation right after it. Depending on the format that your teacher uses, it could be an MLA style or APA style.
Okay. And what was that thing about reference page? Or I heard something, yeah, what's that about?
Then at the end of your paper, you need to follow these examples of citing your journal. When you do not give credit to what you've been using, it's called plagiarizing.
So, what about if I just what about if I just use a really small fact, but I reword everything to my own words? Do I have to cite something then?
Yes, that's called paraphrasing. It's still someone else's idea, so you do need to cite that.
Alright, so even the smallest fact, I need to cite.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, I thought I was done. Guess I'll get back to work. Yeah!